Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amir and I am your learning buddy. In today's video, we are going to explore a very crucial topic of English grammar, that is conditional clauses. I consider conditional clauses as the second most important topic in English grammar after tenses. So be in the video and learn how we use conditional clauses in English. But before we start, make sure you press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well so that you never miss such updates. No side talks anymore, let's cut to the chase. First, we will understand what are conditional clauses. Well, conditional clauses are structures in English grammar which are used to express conditions and their potential consequences. So, these are used to show conditions or express conditions and their potential consequences. Well, there are two parts in each conditional clause. The first part is called if clause, and the second part is called main clause. Now first the question is, what is meant by this clause? What's all about this? This is very simple. It's a group of words consisting of mainly subject and verb. It can either be the part of a large sentence or it can be a sentence by itself. Now coming back onto if clause and main clause. If clause shows us the condition and main clause shows us the potential consequence. For example, if I were a bird, I would fly. I would fly. Look, here are two sentences actually. Here are two clauses. The first clause is from if up to bird, and the second clause starts from I to fly. If I were a bird, this is if clause, or this is a condition what we are providing. And I would fly. This is the potential outcome. This is the potential consequence. So if I were a bird, I would fly. Simple. So first part is if clause or condition, and the second part is main clause. That is potential consequence or outcome. Now there are 5 types of conditional clauses. These are divided into 5 types. The first one is called zero condition. Zero conditional. Second one is called first conditional. Third one is called second conditional. Fourth one is called third conditional. And fifth one is called mixed conditional. Let's now explore them one by one. Zero conditional. Well, zero conditional describes the situations which are always true if the condition is met. What I mean to say is that if I provide a condition, then the outcome, the consequence of that condition will always be true. For example, I will say, if you heat the ice, it melts. Isn't it true? If we heat the ice, it definitely melts. There isn't any other situation that can occur with ice. it's definitely gonna melt. The solid will change into liquid. And this is what is zero conditional. Well, this zero conditional is used usually for general truths, facts, and habits. So, zero conditional is used for general truth, facts, and habits. It describes general truth, facts, and habits. Now, the point is, how do we use zero conditional? In order to use zero conditional clause, we have to go through a format. What is format? For the same, you can take the format from here. If you know tenses, then it will be easy for you to get the tense here. If you heat, you subject heat, first form of verb. So this becomes present simple. Now, what's the main clause? It melts. It melts. So it subject melts first form of verb. So both the clauses, if clause and the main clause, take the present simple tense. So both the clauses are in present simple tense. What we have to do, we have to use if plus present simple in the if clause, and then present simple in the main clause again. If plus present simple in if clause, and in the main clause what we have to use is present simple again. If you heat the ice, it melts. Let's take some more examples, and that's how you understand the concept better. Well, it is known, if we mix red and blue color, we get purple. So first one, if you mix red and blue, you get purple. If you mix red and blue, talking about color, you get purple. This is if clause. You get purple is main clause. And it's universally accepted and it's experimentally proved. Now, moving on to the second example. When the sun sets, what happens? Darkness occurs. So, if the sun sets, it gets dark. Simple. Very simple. If clause, if the sun sets, it gets dark. Main clause. Proven. It's known. Everybody knows this. When sun sets, it gets dark. Tell me, if here is a beaker, alright, and this beaker contains water. And we put this beaker on any kind of lamp. So here is some kind of lamp, alright? And then the temperature of this beaker and water reaches 100 degrees Celsius. The temperature of this water reaches 100 degrees Celsius. What will happen to this water then? It will start boiling. It's 100% true that it will boil. It's definitely gonna boil. So it will start boiling. Now, we are gonna use the same experiments in our example. If the temperature of water reaches 100 degrees Celsius, then what will happen to this water? It boils. If the temperature of water reaches 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. If clause up to this one, and here is main clause. It boils. Very simple. So all of these examples use present simple, no matter whether it is if clause or main clause. I hope the concept is clear now. Now we are going to move on to second one, that is first conditional. First conditional expresses a likely result. A likely result if a certain condition is met. Certain condition is met. So, if we provide a certain if clause, then a likely result in the main clause can be seen. Let me provide you an example. If it rains, I will take an umbrella. So, if it rains, a condition. We are providing a condition. We are meeting a condition. I will take an umbrella. So if it rains, I will take an umbrella. So this is a likely result. This is a likely result which can happen if this condition is met. Everybody takes umbrella whenever it rains. It's a likely result. Now, if we talk about its uses, then we say it's used to show the possible and real situations in present and future. So, possible situations in present and future. What does it mean? It's the same thing. When we provide a condition, it will provide a likely result. If it rains, I will take an umbrella. Say. There's no rocket science in it. So, the possible and real situations will be given in first conditional. There is no unlikely situation. We're not talking about ideal world here. It's the realistic world in first conditional clause. Now let's do some more examples so that you can better understand the concept. Well, before I go ahead with examples, I would like to talk about the format of first conditional here. So the format is, I'll provide an example, and by that example, we will grab the format. Again, if it rains, I will stay indoors. Look, if it rains, so present simple. Present simple. I will stay indoors. So subject plus will plus first form of verb is future simple. Present simple in if clause and future simple in main clause. Here is something more to add, that is, instead of will, we sometimes use can. Remember this point, that we can also use can instead of will in main clause of first conditional. So this was about the format of first conditional. Now we will move on to the examples. If she studies hard, She can pass the exam. If she studies hard, she can pass the exam. So here is the if condition, here is an if clause, and here is main clause. I have used can here instead of will. One more example. If you call me, I will answer immediately. If you call me, I will answer immediately. So, condition is this. If you call me. If you call me, I'm definitely going to answer. So, I will answer immediately. So, this is the main clause. And future simple again. Well, this was all about zero conditional and first conditional. In the next video, we will talk about second conditional, third conditional, and mixed conditional. Until that, stay hard and keep speaking English.